So last night I went out and did some night photography. I wanted to experiment with some different editing styles, so in this you'll see um, 2 or 3 different styles, mostly kind of one trying to hone in on this painterly look, some black and white. But yeah, this is good for me to do in between these larger, kind of more narrative projects, one which is in the works currently, similar to my monument video. So yeah, anyway, let's get to it. Alright, so this is a location I've photographed before, but I wanted to come back and try and get it from a couple angles. I have my flash here with a red gel strapped on with a hair tie, but it works, so we can always flash red. I'm set up here. I'm going to take the exposure. I'm going to try with a little flash and see how that comes out. All right, so my flash didn't register at all, so we're going to hit it again and see if we can get it to pop. I'm going to do it a lot brighter, maybe 2 or 3 times. The moon is enormous over there. I'm going to get that in a minute. Stay on task. Alternatives to this, I do have an RGB light that I can pop out, or you can always use the classic, use your taillights on your car. All right, so we have an additional shot set up here. Just another angle on this. Might step back just a touch. That'll do it. 10-second exposure. We're at f2.5 right now. ISO 100 and shooting. Very loud out here tonight. A lot of bugs. Oh yes, actually. Okay, you can see this, and you can see my shadow actually peeking out. This is interesting. I wonder if I can put myself like right here and not be in frame. That's interesting. All right, let's see what we can get with that there. I hope that I'm not in frame. I guess only one way to find out. We'll take the image and see what happens. Let's bring this down to 5.6. 30-second exposure, f5.6, ISO 100. Let's put my timer on to 10 seconds so I can get down there. 10 seconds. All right, and let's pull this up just a touch, get the tops of those trees. All right. And let's ride. I shouldn't be in the frame. I hope not. I might be completely in the frame, but we'll see. I should have to stand here for 30 seconds, I guess. All right, we just moved. I'm gonna try and do another shadow image. I'm just gonna connect to my camera from the app so I can see how far in frame I can be. Or I mean, you know, how close I can be without getting in frame. Oops. Just give myself a 10-second timer. And let her rip. Left foot on marker. I'm standing in place. Image is capturing. Of this scene, just because I really like what's happening. If I can get the top of that tree in. Let's go 30 seconds, drop this down. All right, we're 30 seconds, 2.8. Airplane flying in the sky. We'll include it, why not? And shooting, 2. All right, so we're out here at our next location. This is kind of the shot more or less I want to capture here. There's a few compositions here. I might have to walk around a bit and see what there is, but we're gonna fire one off basically right here and see what we get. Same deal, 8-second exposure, f8. Function. All right, letting her rip. I just really like how these shadows are segmented pretty hard. A lot of interesting, I guess, gradations with hard stop. That light is really fun. All right, so here's another composition. I was about to drive down here and I said, you know what, that looks kind of nice. So we'll capture this here. Let's get this dialed in. Okay. We'll keep that at f8. Be pretty minimal. 2-second exposure. Focus all the way down there. All right. Nice. All right, that's it. Next. So this is the other side of where I just was. I like the shadows going on here, so we're gonna try and catch this. We are at 8-second exposure, f8. And there's a lot of interesting lines going on here, so see what we can catch. And then off in the distance there is a interesting abandoned building we'll try and get. All right, we got another interesting composition here. I'm gonna try and get my shadow in this one. Okay. to here. Oh, and I'm just in frame. All right, so right here I should be good. All right, this one we're at 5.6, 30 seconds, ISO 100. I'm gonna try and run down. There's train tracks here under the scene. You can kind of see in the distance there is some sort of storage facility or something. And then off to the right here, hold on, is some train tracks. So that's more or less the composition. So I'm gonna try and run down over here and just stand there. I don't really have a cool outfit on, but it is what it is. So we'll see what we get. So we're composed. Just give myself 10 seconds to run down there. Stand there for 30 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, there's something nice over here as well too. So I'm gonna try and capture this right now. So we're gonna get right in here. I don't know if I should include, yeah. Looking at my composition right now, I'm seeing if I can get the top of this street light in here. 5.6, 30 seconds, ISO 100. Let her rip. And I might do a tighter composition as well. There's these interesting, this is all gravel here, so there's these tire marks kind of going up this road over to the left here. So I want to see if I can kind of tie that in as well. I might have to move back a bit. We'll see. All right, I hope you found that interesting. That's about it. Nothing too exciting, but yeah, interested to know how you feel about these editing styles. There's still a lot to work out, but I find it interesting. There's something there. It's not how I would normally edit photos, but it's something that I'm interested in, so we'll see. Anyway, see you.